Getting software developed and deployed to users quickly is a key feature of open source. Fatih, how have we been going about this so far, and what are some of the challenges that the various open source communities face in trying to do this?
Yeah, I must say that I am very encouraged here during this week as part of OpenStack and OpenDev conferences that we are on right path and we are making real change. Why I am saying this comfortably is that because I have been working in OpenCI community, which basically develops the infrastructure for next generation telecom networks, and we have been doing this type of end-to-end integration and testing by pulling down different open source technologies, integrating them and testing them to see how they work. And if they don't work well, we work with these communities and make them better. And over the years, we realized that as OpenCI community, it is nearly impossible for us to fix this issue together because this requires the collaboration across all these communities to ensure that we can pull down different technologies, put them together, and give the software quickly to our users so they can bring up new services faster, make developers innovate things faster. And this resulted in us talking about these aspects of software development, CICD, and DevOps here as part of OpenStack Summit.
For those in our audience who don't know, what does CICD actually mean?
Continuous integration and continuous delivery, they are software development practices, methodologies. For example, when it comes to continuous integration, it ensures that what is developed by the developers work fine as intended. And continuous delivery is an extension to continuous integration, which means that whatever you have on your Git repositories can be deployable anytime. It's up to you to deploy them or not. So it aims to provide working software at all times.
So as the number of open source communities grows and the number of projects and teams within these communities grow, this is an issue that's going to get more and more critical.
Exactly. Now, if you look at what's happening in open source ecosystem, we see OpenStack put on top of Kubernetes, Kubernetes put on top of OpenStack. You have orchestration pieces like ONAP, you have SDN controllers like OpenDaylight, and this becomes an issue, the integration of these components and ensuring that they well work together and provide the intended functionality, that's an issue. And in order to solve this issue, we need to collaborate across these communities, above these communities, so this becomes a problem for all of us rather than each community fixing these things as themselves alone.
So how are we going about this collaboration so far? Is it a case of physically attending as many of these meetings as possible?
The latest collaboration effort about this is a new initiative called OpenCI. During Open Networking Summit North America, end of March, we met with more than 30 developers from 8 different communities. For example, OpenStack, OpenDaylight, OpenFE, FIDO, CNCF, Ansible, and Linux Foundation, and we were in the same room, 30 developers, 2 days discussing just these problems, challenges, cross-community continuous integration. And one of the crucial outcomes of that conversation, that workshop, was the establishment of OpenCI initiative, which actually resulted in us to have an independent initiative to work on these things together.
So what's the goal overall of OpenCI?
OpenCI initiative is basically community of practice. We bring in practitioners in CICD area from different communities, and first we need to identify a vocabulary because we all do same things but we use different words to identify what we are doing. We first need to ensure that we as humans can talk to each other. The second problem, the second challenge we are trying to solve is to ensure our CICD systems can talk to each other, basically getting machines talk to each other. And we identify some other key crucial items as part of providing feedback or ensuring the security is built into CI/CD pipelines. And these are the outcomes of OpenCI as first few items to tackle.
So what would be your message to developers and the open source community? What do you want from them? What should they do to help?
They just show up when they see this is happening. For example, as part of OpenStack Summit, we have OpenDev Summit this year. It's entirely focused on CI/CD. Just join us, bring new ideas, share their challenges, and we incorporate their thinking and get contributions from those communities and those developers so we can make this better. And as part of this OpenCI initiative, another idea we have is to ensure that we expose these ideas to other communities by going and meeting their events, during their events, so we make ourselves known to more communities.
Great. Fatih, thank you very much for talking with us on TelecomTV.
Thank you.